How's everyone doing tonight? I'm having the time of my life tonight. We have wonderful company, best friends we have. Family's here. Weather's great. My beautiful wife.
Aww.
Gregory.
I'm in an awkward situation because I'm sitting in between you guys and wedding cake. This wedding cake is absolutely phenomenal, at least when we tried it. But I'd like to make a few thank yous to a few special guests here. But before I do, you know, out of everybody here, there was 2 people who came just from San Diego. That gives you an idea that everybody else came in from far away. I mean, our carbon footprint for tonight's wedding is really horrific, but we won't talk about that. Seriously, when we sent invitations out for this wedding, we did not expect such a great turnout, and I speak on behalf of both of us. We are touched by the fact that you all came here today. I'd also like to make a few special recognitions tonight. I'd like to begin with Mary's parents, Connie and David. You know, thank you. I enjoy your company immensely. It's such a great thing that, you know, you've raised such a beautiful daughter, and you welcome me into your family. Thank you very much. And my mom, you know, you're the best one in the world.
Yeah.
You've been with me for 31 years. Thank you, Mom. Next, I'd like to recognize our bridesmaids. They look beautiful this evening. For those of you who were at our housewarming, at our pool party last night, we kind of call it housewarming because we haven't had a party there yet. These girls were running around crazy.
Oh my God.
They've worked so hard for this wedding. It's been amazing. Without your help, we couldn't have done this today. And you guys, you girls, have been tremendous friends. It works in America, you could say guys for girls. I don't really get that, but we'll move on with that. But you know, you girls have been amazing to Mary. Ever since I've met you two, you've always been there for her, and I can't think of better friends for Mary to have. I'd also like to recognize Joe next here. He's the guy with the camera.
Hello.
That battery's probably going to die soon, it's enough.
It's okay.
Whoops.
It's okay, he's going to work for Apple.
Joe, I got to know Joe in New York, and he's been an excellent friend ever since I met him. And you know, I also like to acknowledge the fact and appreciate the fact that you talked me out of the 10:30 tea time at Torrey Pines this morning.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Cheers.
Good choice.
Tim, we're playing another time out. And Rory, the best man. We go back several years.
13,
and, I can't think of a better person to have standing with Joe and myself at the wedding altar today. It's and for not losing the rings, it's amicable achievement.
It was touch and go for a minute, but you know.
And last but not least, my beautiful Meredith. When I looked at you when you walked out those doors, I teared a little bit. I was stunned.
A little bit. It was like gushing.
You know what, Rory? You've had your time.
He's the bride. He's the groom.
I was like a meteor, I could feel you shaking.
You looked amazing. And when you walked down the aisle, I was thinking, who's the lucky guy that's going to get to have you? And I could not believe it's me. You are so special. And you know what? Thank you very much for remembering your lines today and saying yes at the right time. And you know this funny thing, Mary says to me a lot of the time, she quotes this quite regularly, she says, you know, the only time you ever said no was when you didn't understand the question. but I understood this one perfectly, and I think it's the best decision I've ever made in my life.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I've been with Mary for 7 wonderful years, and I predict that the next 70 to 80 years, hopefully, maybe slightly less, maybe more, we'll give or take. We'll revisit this every 10 years. I hope they'll be as wonderful as the 7 years that I've known you. It's but before I do the final toast, I have to admit I did get cold feet today. When we're on the drive here, the air conditioning was a little cold. And another thing that almost went horribly wrong, and we were very close to sending everybody home, the ring almost didn't fit. But I'd like to make one last final toast to my beautiful bride, Meredith. I am so happy to be with you, and you make me so incredibly happy.
Cheers. Oop. Cracking glasses. Cheers.
Good job. Good job.
I feel like my chair's gonna fall.
Good job. Attaboy.
Oh no, Tim. Oh no.